he has revolutionized.
He's off on the second quarter. Westbrook, no good. And so it's Dallas with, there's the three. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic with it. The kick out to Westbrook. With one on the clock. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Mavericks on top. They're up by one. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Gordon with the defensive effort.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Now, here's Jokic. Disregarding the defense, Jokic.
And with that high release at almost 7 feet tall, Jokic can beat good defense.
And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Denver in the lead.
BDK, nigga. Dead ops.
A fader. No good. That puts him at 2 for 6.
The follow
Hey, come to the mic, bro.
The degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
The Mavericks shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. Both good from the line that time. Pass to Murray. Now, here's Jokic. Over Blackman. Another miss by Jokic. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. From downtown, Dallas again missing. Outside for Murray. The Nuggets with another miss.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a cliche, but the Nuggets certainly have strong values. Coach Michael Malone says open and honest conversation. That's the best way to have a real team. We talk about family a lot in our locker room. Families don't always get along, but they have to communicate. All the guys that are willing to speak up, that's invaluable. Kevin?
You can't put a price on it, David. Thank you. Pass to Porter. Beyond the arc. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
Come on, they homies.
And a smooth
Let's go.
shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
Doncic with the bucket.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And here's Jokic. The kick out to Westbrook. And a miss there on the triple. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Nowitzki gets a wide open look. No good on the three. Here's Jokic. On the wing, Porter. Offline with his three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Jackson in the corner. Hits it from three-point range. 3 points. Jackson's got the lead up to 3 now for the Mavs.
The calling card of Jimmy Jackson, a fantastic jump shooter.
BDK.
Always looking to fire. both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And so here is Dallas after Jamal Murray was able to get that triple. The three ball from Doncic.
And normally near the top, handling the ball. Luka sneaking out to the corner there, getting free for three.
And a wide open look for Porter. And again, Denver with the triple.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
And stolen by Murray. It's tipped. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Dallas ball.
And so here is Dallas. Now Doncic. 9 points in the game so far. Poked away. Porter with the steal. And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop.
And going vertical. Murray's one of those guys with that sneaky athleticism.
Nowitzki. And the layup's good off the glass. Nowitzki's got the game tied up here for Dallas.
Great find. Leading his teammate right to the bucket.
And here's Jokic. Outside Porter. From outside off the mark. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Doncic with a strong move inside.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Doncic with the steal. 4 seconds left. Here's Nowitzki. Nails the baby hook. And it's a 4-point Maverick lead.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far.
Dallas foul. Blackman. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
From deep, Jokic. And Jokic is good on the three.
Not always a huge part of Jokic's game, but the three-point shot, he's becoming more comfortable taking it.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Pass to Finley. To the right side. Blackman. Goes back up. Count it, and the foul. It's going to be on Jokic.
A really good way to get your first points of the half with a rugged play on the backboard.
The Mavericks shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. The Nuggets trail by 4. Porter in the corner. Murray with the bounce pass. 6 to shoot. Porter in the corner. No good on the triple. Mavericks leading by 4. Out to the right wing. And it's off from 3-point range. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Westbrook now guarded by Bradley.
The sneaky athleticism of Jokic, reminding everyone that he's capable of hammering it down on those alley-oops.
Pass to Blackman. Here's Finley. Here's Bradley. Now Finley. Here's Bradley. He's covered by Westbrook. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Timeout, timeout.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
I told you we ain't doing that. I don't want nobody touching me. Dead home. I didn't know you were doing that. I don't want nobody touching me. I told you all that. I didn't know you were doing that. Stop playing with me, man. I didn't know you were doing that. Stop playing with me, bro. I had the homies come tear this. Come on, bro. I told you we ain't doing that. I don't want nobody touching me. Dead home. I didn't know you were doing that. I don't want nobody touching me.
And it's
Timeout,
Michael
timeout.
Malone calling timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
I've always thought that you
And it's
Timeout,
Michael
timeout.
Malone calling timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Michael Porter Jr. was the number one
Timeout,
ranked
timeout.
player in high school, but a back injury changed things. He said, my potential may look different now, but as long as I can truly say
Timeout,
what
timeout.
I had, I gave it my all, that's all that success should be defined by. Kevin, he grounds himself in gratitude and the work he's put in.
Thanks, D.A. He is a worker and living the dream. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Jokic with it. He's got 9. Jokic draws the double. For the lead, Chandler with the rebound.
Well, defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Terry. Jackson from long range. Lets the three fly. And Jokic with the rebound. The Nuggets trail. Here's Westbrook. Murray. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. No good with the triple. Murray outside. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Jokic with it, guarded now by Jackson. For the lead, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Tyson Chandler.
And it's a challenge trying to guard Jokic from there. Adept at making you foul him on the way up.
And who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
And Doncic, here we go.
In Europe, Doncic spent a lot of time as a primary ball handler. You see the craftiness there in terms of drawing fouls.
All free throws good from Doncic. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Porter, no luck.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
Pass to Porter. Now here's Murray. Back to Westbrook. Porter in the corner. No good from outside. The Mavericks leading. Doncic outside. Over Westbrook. Back to Doncic. Inside. Nowitzki. And Nowitzki slams it in.
Love when Nowitzki finishes with the dunk, showing some outstanding lift on that one.
And Westbrook gets it to go.
Well, coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that.
Snatched up. Here's Nowitzki. Misses in close. Now here's Westbrook. Pass to Porter. And here's Gordon. Back to Jokic. Shot clock at 5. There's the triple. And again, Denver with the triple.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside. Well, he changed his shot on the approach, and it threw him off. He might have been trying to draw a foul.
The shot that time, not on target. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Mavericks lead by 1. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So it's the Mavericks now.